In the lab, in exercise 3, you learned aseptic transfer. You learned how to prevent microorganisms from contaminating your work, and you learned how to prevent you from being contaminated by microorganisms in the environment. For this assignment, you're going to recognize means by which microbes are transmitted in the environment by thinking about a particular activity that you perform on a fairly daily basis. I'd like you to think about one activity. Don't make it too complicated. For example, grocery shopping would be a very complicated activity, but you could narrow down grocery shopping just to taking the materials, your groceries out of the cart, and then loading them onto the belt, packing them into the bags, and paying, for example. So that could be just a small part of grocery shopping, but you can narrow it down to think about how microbes are going to be transferred in the environment. I'll give you another example at the end of this presentation. So you'll choose one activity that you perform on a fairly regular basis and describe that activity. Think about it and then complete the table. Fill in as many boxes as possible. You should be able to fill in all the boxes if you really think about this. And you do not have to make sure that things are in parallel. In other words, if you have an activity or a scenario here, you do not have to describe the action you are preventing from microbes being transferred to correlate to that. So you do not have to have things in parallel here. Fill in as many things as you can in this set of boxes, in this set of boxes, in this set, and then finally in this set. First, you're going to think about means by which microbes are being transferred to you from the environment. So thinking of that grocery example, microbes are going to be transferred to you when you handle produce, when you put the groceries onto the belt, when you touch the cart as you push your cart toward the checkout line. Means by which you are transferring microbes to the environment would be you touching the cart, so microbes from your hands are going to be transmitted there. You're going to be breathing, coughing, shedding skin. These are all means by which you transfer microbes to the environment. Means by which microbes are being transferred within the environment. So you lay your produce on the grocery belt when you check out, and there are microbes on the grocery belt. They're going to be transferred to your food, and vice versa, from the food transferred to the grocery belt. We've all had those leaky packages of chicken which get all over the belt, and we wonder about that contamination getting onto our food. And then finally, means by which you could prevent transmission. You don't have to actively be doing this, but I'd like you to think about how you might prevent that transmission within the environment to you and also from you to the environment. So giving you an example, doing the laundry. Surprisingly, doing the laundry is laden with microbial transfers. The means by which microbes are being transferred to you from the environment comes from handling the dirty clothes. I had 4 sons and did a lot of laundry, so I handled a lot of dirty clothes. Of course, the dirty clothes are in the laundry basket, so I touch the laundry basket, then I touch the washer lid and the knobs. I measure out the detergent and the softener, so I'm touching the detergent and I'm touching the softener bottles, transferring microbes to me. This is a biggie, touching the wet clothes as I transfer them to the dryer. You may think that these clothes are clean, but they really aren't. We do most of our laundry at a lower temperature, so this doesn't kill microorganisms. It merely just distributes them throughout the clothes. The detergents that we use aren't antimicrobial. Now, if we do put bleach in there, that's going to kill microorganisms, but just detergent won't kill the microorganisms. So now you have this load of underwear that you did with a load of sheets maybe, and these microorganisms are now all intermingling in these clothes and your laundry, and now you transfer them to the dryer. In the dryer, with the heat, they will be killed, but they are laden with microorganisms as you take them out of the washer and transfer them. Water, as it enters into the washer, also is aerosolizing, so all of the microorganisms that are in the washer now can become aerosolized and they can be inhaled. The means by which you're transferring microbes to the environment when you're doing laundry include touching the washer lid and the knobs and the detergent and the softener bottle, so you have microorganisms on your skin and they're going to be transferred to everything you touch. Your skin is going to shed off, so it's going to get into the environment. Most of the dust we see around our house is actually our shed skin cells. Breathing and coughing, as we learned in lab, also is going to transfer microbes to the environment. And then if you do like I do, instead of using a laundry basket, you grab your clothes out of the dryer and you run to the couch, throw them on the couch. When you hold those clothes that came out of the dryer against your body, microorganisms are going to be transferred to the clothes. I'm not worried about that, but they are being transferred. The means by which microbes are being transferred within the environment include from the dirty clothes to the laundry basket. So if you use that laundry basket with the dry clothes, now you're transferring germs that were in the laundry basket to the dry clothes. From the dirty clothes to the washer basket. So microorganisms are being transferred from the clothes to the washer itself. Aerosolization can allow those microorganisms to become airborne during the spin cycle of the washing machine. And then from the laundry basket to the clean clothes that come out of the dryer. Finally, some means by which you could prevent transmission. Obviously, washing your hands is going to be one of the best means to prevent transmission. After I touch the dirty laundry, putting it in the washer, I should be washing my hands. Then after I transfer that washed laundry to the dryer, then I should be washing my hands again. That's probably the more important time to wash my hands. I could use bleach when I am doing the laundry. I could disinfect the laundry basket. I'm not very good about doing that, but disinfecting the laundry basket would prevent microorganisms from being transferred. When you're all done filling in these boxes, then you want to take a look at the question that's at the very bottom of the assignment and ponder the idea, do you feel better, or do you feel worse, or do you feel the same about microorganisms in your environment? Good luck with this assignment. Have some fun with it. And if you have any questions, please contact me via email or ask me during class.